Good morning. Welcome to the doctoral hooding ceremony at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Please be seated. I am Wojtek Chodzko-Zajko, Dean of the Graduate College and Interim Dean of the College of Media. We are proud of our doctoral graduates and delighted to have this opportunity to celebrate their truly impressive accomplishments. We also want to thank the family, friends, mentors, and colleagues of the graduates who have joined us today, either in person or who are following the live stream of this event. You have been part of the broad network of support that is so important throughout the graduates' academic progress. Let's give a round of applause to all of those who have been part of this journey. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party this morning, who will stand as their names are called. Please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Robert Jones, Chancellor. John Wilkin, Interim Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost. Danita Brown-Young, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Susan Martinez, Interim Vice Chancellor for Research. Jennifer Green, Professor of Educational Psychology. Laurie Reitzman, Associate Professor of Molecular and Integrative Physiology and member of the Graduate College Executive Committee. Kimberly Kidwell, Dean of the College of Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences. Cheryl Hanley Maxwell, Dean of the College of Applied Health Sciences. James Anderson, Dean of the College of Engineering. Harry Dankowitz, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering. Jim Anderson is the Dean of the College of Education, by the way. Sorry about that. Okay. Somebody should have yelled at me. Okay. Moving right along. Peter Mortensen, Interim Dean of the College of Fine and Applied Arts. Alan Rainier, Dean of the School of Information Sciences. Feng Sheng Hu, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Sherry Wiebel, Interim Associate University Librarian and Interim Associate Dean of Libraries. King Lee, Dean of the Carle, Illinois College of Medicine. Peter Constable, Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. Isabel Molina Guzman, Associate Dean of the Graduate College. Thank you all for your leadership and your dedication to our graduate students. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Robert Jones, Chancellor of the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Yes, I am Robert Jones, the Chancellor of the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Good morning. As the Chancellor of the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, it is my great honor and privilege to offer my congratulations to you all on the completion of your doctoral studies. This is an enormous personal and professional milestone. And at this particular moment, many of you probably are sitting there with a feeling of pride that is only matched by an enormous sense of relief. Trust me, that balance will change. The relief part will fade, but I sincerely hope the pride will only grow. You have earned a doctoral degree from one of the very best and the most rigorous universities on the planet. You deserve to brag at least a little bit about that honor. And you most certainly deserve a very, very serious round of applause from us all to celebrate with you today. So congratulations. I also want to take just a moment to welcome all the friends and families who are here today to be part of this celebration, as well as those who will be hooding one of these outstanding scholars today. As all of us on this platform can certainly attest, you don't make it through a doctoral program without a lot of support from those around you all along the way. As you all understand today, even if it wasn't so clear when you first started down this road, the choice to pursue a doctoral degree requires more than just being a good student and having natural talent. It requires a lot more. It requires you to devote everything you have to learning not just how to be a scholar, but it demands that you immerse yourself completely in your discipline. It blurs the lines between work and life, and it usually requires you to become accustomed to getting things wrong at least the first time. Whether that's an unsuccessful experiment or a thesis argument that ultimately proves to be unsupported, becoming a good scholar and a good researcher demands patience, it demands focus, it requires you to focus on a discipline and to a focus that is hard to explain to someone who hasn't been through it. So again, thank you for your determination. Because your degree today isn't just acknowledgement of your personal success, it is a point of great pride for every one of us on the stage, and in fact, for every member of the university community. You represent Illinois. We enjoy a global reputation of inclusive and comprehensive excellence. And while part of that reputation is certainly earned by our unmatched faculty, a very large component of it is also carried in the quality, the success, the achievements of our doctoral graduates. You are the ones who will expand the Illinois network of faculty and industrial leaders and innovators. You are the ones who will send young, outstanding scholars to pursue their degrees here at Illinois. You represent the very best of the academic excellence of the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And like we find across higher education, the way that we honor that kind of achievement and success is with the bestowing of the doctoral hood. It's a moment I certainly remember in my career, and I certainly hope it is one that you will cherish for the rest of your bright future as well. So congratulations to each and every one of you.
I'm very happy to introduce John Wilkin, Interim Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost.
Thank you. Hello, and congratulations once again on this great honor. We will say this many times because it deserves to be said. Our guests, you, are due very special recognition because this is something special. It distinguishes you as a scholar. All of your hours of research and studying and writing and teaching and passion are now encapsulated in that hood you hold in your hands. We know it was not easy to reach this destination. There may have been times that you did not think you would make it to today's ceremonies. No matter what your department or area of expertise, there is no easy path to this day for anyone pursuing a doctorate at Illinois. Indeed, just getting accepted by one of our programs is hard. Successfully meeting the academic, personal, and professional challenges that earn a diploma with our seal on it requires a sustained level of excellence and hard work that has earned you our congratulations and demands our admiration and our respect. You studied with and worked alongside faculty members who fill our national academies and hold honors ranging from Pulitzers to Guggenheims to Grammys to Genius Awards to Nobels. And I know you found mentors and friends among that faculty who helped you find your way at Illinois and with whom you will remain connected throughout your career. Your experience here at Illinois is one that has prepared you for whatever the next stage of your career will be. Whether you're headed into a faculty position or another professional path, you're among the top graduates in your field in the country. We know from watching those who preceded you that Illinois graduates are strong scholars and researchers and that they are future leaders for our society. We believe it is the responsibility of this great university to cultivate the next generation of innovators and thinkers and leaders. Sending you all out into the world to make this world better is our mission, and it's this aspect of our job that inspires all of us every day. We are proud of what you've done to get here, and we are all looking forward to what you will accomplish in the years ahead. Congratulations to you all.
Now I'm pleased to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Jennifer Green. Dr. Jennifer C. Green is Professor of Educational Psychology. She has been honored for her teaching and mentoring work, including recently having received the Campus Award for Excellence in Graduate Student Mentoring. Dr. Green is a theorist, a practitioner, and a critic in the fields of educational and social program evaluation. Dr. Green's research focuses on the intersection of social science methodology and social policy, and it aspires to be both methodologically innovative and socially responsible. Her current work emphasizes evaluation as a venue for democratizing dialogue about critical social and educational issues, with a focus on conceptualizing evaluation as a public good. Dr. Green is the past president of the American Evaluation Association. Please join me in welcoming our speaker, Dr. Jennifer Green.
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to you all. Would like to first acknowledge the presence here of several campus esteemed university leaders, our Chancellor, Interim Provost, and Dean of the Graduate School, along with other campus leaders and proud faculty. Also in the auditorium this morning are the dear friends and families of the stars of this gathering. And of course, these stars are our most recent doctoral graduates. Sincere congratulations to all graduates for your amazing and wondrous accomplishments. On this special occasion, we honor our doctoral graduates with the ceremony of doctoral hooding. You have well earned this honor through countless long days in the laboratory or the orchestra pit or the soybean fields of Paraguay, and also through the sharing of your developing expertise by teaching and energizing the passions of undergraduates, and additionally through the ultimate rite of passage, a successful doctoral dissertation. Hooray, hooray for you all. This doctoral hooding ceremony marks your transition to the world outside these hallowed hallways and walkways, laboratories and performance halls, classrooms and virtual spaces and places. Alas, today the world outside is a troubled world, with troubles that touch the domains of all of you, domains that call for the expert knowledge and special skills that each of you has cultivated and mastered. Notably, across the vast reaches of the physical, chemical, and biological sciences, the threats to our planet come first on many lists. The environmental sustainability of our contemporary lifestyles, the increasing fragility of many life forms with whom we share this tiny dot in the immense universe, and the near future threats to ample and safe food, water, and air supplies are all looming like dark shadows across the sun. We look to our scientists to lead us in preserving the only home we currently have. If we can send spacecraft to Saturn, decode the human genome, accurately predict hurricanes, create in the laboratory life-saving medicines, then we can preserve our planet. We just need a global collective will, and especially your expertise to do so. In the arts, human beings have long found solace and inspiration, insight and challenge, comfort and confrontation. The arts help us to laugh and to cry, to feel hope and despair, to connect with our souls, and to ask them, if we are brave enough, how am I doing? How am I mattering to the human family? Cousins to philosophy, the arts serve as a conscience of the human race, presenting our endeavors, both noble and dark, back to us, and thereby moving us to ask, how are we doing? This is a question that artists of all kinds, everywhere, must insist that we keep asking in the years ahead. The fields of history, classics, philosophy, religion, and others, traditionally the core of a liberal arts education, remain part of the core of what it means to be human. As one illustration of the vital importance of these fields, I recently read a historical literary account of the Great Migration of African Americans from the South to the North of the United States in the early to mid-1900s, written by Isabel Wilkerson and entitled The Warmth of Other Suns. Ms. Wilkerson conducted extensive interviews with and historical research on 3 African American slaves who escaped their bondage and joined this mass migration. And she interviewed their descendants, family, and friends and neighbors. She tells their tales as powerful narratives about the unbelievably crushing life of a Southern slave and about the ensuing decades-long struggles that former slaves engaged to assert their agency and humanity in the North, which was tragically also highly prejudiced and segregated. This is a history I did not fully know or understand, but I need to know and understand it as best I can to be a responsible citizen of the United States and the world. Literature is a powerful teacher. The social sciences as well have responsibilities to the public good. From the micro level of the individual person and his or her life challenges and rewards, to the macro level of global war and peace, social scientists aspire to better understand humankind, both our grandest potential and our darkest dangers. My own social science work features the field of education, the practical craft of program evaluation, and considered attention to the power and influence of social science methodology to not just produce data, but also to constitute the knowledge generated in our research. And a bit of a side note here. In counterpoint to widespread views regarding the hierarchy of sciences, may I quote renowned senior educational researcher David Berliner. He said, "The important distinction is not between the hard and the soft sciences, but between the hard and the easy-to-do sciences. Easy-to-do science is what those in physics, chemistry, geology, and other fields do. Hard-to-do science is what social scientists do, and educational research is the hardest-to-do social science of them all. We do our science under conditions that physical scientists would find intolerable." In other words, each of us human beings is unique, making the study of us quite challenging, yet ever so worthwhile, as each of us is a precious being worthy of respect, safety, and life pathways that are secure and full of opportunity. Educational philosopher and arts champion Maxine Greene, sadly no relation of mine, was a world-renowned professor at Teachers College for nearly 5 decades. Among her treasured contributions to our understanding and deep valuing of education, of the core meaning of learning and scholarship, are these 3. First is the concept of wide awakeness. The idea that creative thinking and robust imagining are the keys, not just to an individual's lifelong learning, but also to the flourishing of a democratic society. Maxine Greene advanced the view that students could be taught and encouraged to engage the world not just as it is, but as it might otherwise be. Second, drawing from philosopher John Dewey, Maxine Greene observed that imagination is not just building castles in the air, it is a way to think of alternatives and break through the walls to see them. And third, from Janet Miller, a lifelong colleague and friend of Maxine's, the gift that Maxine Greene offered to the field of education writ large is her passion for forging ways to come together to act on the possibility of repair, a possibility she so magnificently envisioned, embodied, and enacted. I deeply believe that education is among the most powerful counterpoints to our troubled world. Blessed by the privileges of education of the highest quality, you all are now also blessed with wide awakeness, with an actionable imagination, and with belief in the possibility of repair. And so I call upon each of you to use your education, your expertise, your commitments, and your imagination, and to boldly go out into the world, identify critical contemporary and near-future challenges, and face them head-on. And when, in the midst of your endeavors, working with deliberation, insight, and creativity, you and your colleagues ask yourselves, how are we doing? How are we mattering to the human race? You can respond, we got this. Congratulations to all, and thank you.
Today, we recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our graduate students who have earned the highest degree, the doctorate. Doctoral hooding is a symbolic gesture that represents the culmination of scholarly and personal achievement. It marks the transition from learner to producer or to contributor in one's field. It also recognizes the extraordinary relationship between a doctoral student and a faculty mentor, because earning a doctoral degree requires dedication, inspiration, and energy from both. I can tell you from my own experience that mentoring graduate students through their journey is one of the most rewarding parts of the professorship. Our graduate students are at the heart of what we do, and we learn as much from them as they do from us. This ceremony is a joint celebration of the achievements of our graduate students and our graduate faculty. Can we please have one more round of applause for our outstanding graduate faculty? This year, 2017, marks the sesquicentennial anniversary of our institution. We awarded our first 2 doctoral degrees in 1903, one in chemistry and one in mathematics. Since that time, we have awarded doctoral degrees in fields ranging across a full spectrum of disciplines: the arts, sciences, humanities, social sciences, and engineering, to students from all 50 states and many countries abroad. Our graduate students pursue and excel at careers in research, in education, in industry, in the creative arts, in government, in nonprofits, and in many, many more professional sectors. The graduates celebrated here today join generations of distinguished alumni who are leaders and innovators, impacting the lives of people around the world. I am confident that these graduates, with their commitment and perseverance, will use their knowledge and expertise to shape our future in profound ways. It is now my honor to present our graduates. When I call your name, please approach the hooding area with your mentor. If you have not designated a person to hood you, Dr. Laurie Reitzman will hood you. After you have received your hood, continue across the stage to be congratulated by Chancellor Jones, Provost Wilkin, and the Dean of your college. You may then return to your seat and be seated. Members of the audience, please kindly hold your applause until all of the graduates have crossed the stage. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences. I now welcome Dean Kimberly Kidwell from ACES to come forward. Stephen Swarm, Doctor of Philosophy in Crop Sciences, hooded by Dr. Randall Nelson. Brian Riley, Doctor of Philosophy in Natural Resources and Environmental Sciences, hooded by Dr. T.J. Benson. Kristen D. Filippo, Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences, hooded by Dr. Karen Chapman-Novakovsky. Natalie Marcis, Doctor of Philosophy in Nutritional Sciences, hooded by Dr. Karen Chapman-Novakovsky. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Applied Health Sciences. I now welcome Dean Cheryl Hangley Maxwell from AHS to come forward. Russell Scott Emmons, Doctor of Philosophy in Kinesiology. Christina Bronson Lowe, Doctor of Philosophy in Speech and Hearing Science, hooded by Dr. Julie Hengst. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Education. I now invite Dean James Anderson from Education to come forward. Rebecca Linares, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum and Instruction, hooded by Dr. Carla Mola. Jeremy J. Bellarmino, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Policy Studies, hooded by Dr. Nicholas Berboulis. Soo Jung Kim, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Policy Studies, hooded by Dr. Nicholas Berboulis. Melissa D. Ganji, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Organization and Leadership, hooded by Dr. Kern Alexander. Candice Flatt, Doctor of Philosophy in Education Policy and Organizational Leadership. Erica Hackman, Doctor of Education in Educational Organization and Leadership, hooded by Dr. Deborah Bragg. Natalie Jo Mullen, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Policy Studies, hooded by Dr. Lonna Dickerson. Trevor Nadrozny, Doctor of Education in Educational Organization and Leadership, hooded by Dr. Lisa Monda Amaya. Angela Selena Williams, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Policy Studies, hooded by Dr. William Trent. Richard Young, Doctor of Education in Educational Organization and Leadership, hooded by Dr. Donald Hackman. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Engineering. I invite Associate Dean Harry Dankowitz from Engineering to come forward. Yang Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy in Bioengineering. Valerie Bauza, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Engineering in Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Jeremy Guest. Samantha Chadwick, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Christopher Barkan. Alexander Lovett, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Christopher Barkan. Na Kyung Kim, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Engineering in Civil Engineering. Didn't have it. Landon Marston, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Megan Konar. Lauren Valentino, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Engineering and Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Benito Marinas. Keith Campbell, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering. Harry Dew, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. Rakesh Kumar. William Goldschlag, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. Gary Eden. Joseph Rutherford, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. Weng Cho Chu. Luke A. Wendt, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. William H. Sanders. Glenn G. Coe, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. William H. Sanders. Thank you. T. Shu, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Dr. Peter Sauer. Daniel Herber, Doctor of Philosophy in Systems and Entrepreneurial Engineering, hooded by Dr. James Allison. Kayla Birch, Doctor of Philosophy in Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Ian Robertson. Ho Jun Kim, Doctor of Philosophy in Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Cecilia Liao. Emily Schiavoni, Doctor of Philosophy in Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. David Cahill. Qie Zheng, Doctor of Philosophy in Material Sciences and Engineering, hooded by Dr. David G. Cahill. Natalie Beams, Doctor of Philosophy in Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, hooded by Dr. David Beams. Ravi Bhadauria, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Koyal Garg. Sung Koo Kang, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Ho Hyung Kum, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Seok Kim. Jeremy Koch, Doctor of Philosophy in Theoretical and Applied Mechanics, hooded by Dr. Randy Ewalt. Avines Oza, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering. Nicholas Trainer, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Tong Hung Lee. Matthew Williams, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Andrew Allain. Carlos Felipe Bedoya, Doctor of Philosophy in Nuclear Plasma and Radiological Engineering, hooded by Dr. Jean-Paul Alain. Anton Neff, Doctor of Philosophy in Nuclear Plasma and Radiological Engineering, hooded by Dr. Jean-Paul Alain. Syed Mohammed Hassan Halatei, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Hyun-Il Kim, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, hooded by Dr. Thomas Kuhlman. Xin Yu Fang, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, hooded by Dr. Tai Cheng Chiang. Man Hong Wong, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, hooded by Dr. Tai Chang Chiang. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Fine and Applied Arts. I invite Interim Dean Peter Mortensen from FAA to come forward. Jessica Hayek, Doctor of Philosophy in Musicology, hooded by Dr. Gabriel Solis. What? Okay. Adrian Herrera Escobar, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music, hooded by Dr. Chip Stevens. Yu Jin Kim, Doctor of Musical Arts in Music, hooded by Dr. Gabriel Solis. Andrew Rhodes, Doctor of Education in Music Education, hooded by Dr. Megan E. Rhodes. Priscilla Tsay, Doctor of Philosophy in Musicology, hooded by Dr. Donna Buchanan. Norihiko Yamano, Doctor of Philosophy in Regional Planning, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Hewings. We will now recognize graduates from the School of Information Sciences. I invite Dean Alan Rainier from the iSchool to come forward. Anne Lucic, Doctor of Philosophy in Library and Information Science, hooded by Catherine Blake. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. I invite Dean Feng Sheng Hu from LAS to come forward. Samantha Barrick, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Cami Hull. Trang Nyang, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Cami Hull. Katie Irwin, Doctor of Philosophy in Communication, hooded by Dr. Cara Finnegan. Gillian Cleans Willing, Doctor of Philosophy in Communication, hooded by Dr. Cara Finnegan. Anita Mixon, Doctor of Philosophy in Communication, hooded by Dr. Cara Finnegan. Jessica Wong, Doctor of Philosophy in English, hooded by Dr. Martin Camargo. Courtney Kane, Doctor of Philosophy in History, hooded by Drs. Jim Barrett and Dr. Eric McDuffie. Park Song-un, Doctor of Philosophy in Linguistics, hooded by Dr. Peter Laserson. Matthew Romney, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, hooded by Dr. Jeremy Tyson. Mahmoud Etedadi Aliabadi, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, hooded by Dr. Jeremy Tyson. Matthew Beal, Doctor of Philosophy in Molecular and Integrative Physiology, hooded by Dr. Laurie Reitzman. Samuel Irving, Doctor of Philosophy in Molecular and Integrative Physiology, hooded by Dr. Martha Gillette. Angela Bustamante, Doctor of Philosophy in Neuroscience, hooded by Dr. Monica Udine. Carlos Dostal, Doctor of Philosophy in Neuroscience, hooded by Dr. Robert McCusker. James Norton, Doctor of Philosophy in Neuroscience, hooded by Dr. Timothy Bredel. Gina Shakira, Doctor of Philosophy in Neuroscience, hooded by Dr. Stephanie Seaman. Adam Bowen, Doctor of Philosophy in Philosophy, hooded by Dr. Shelley Weinberg. Matthew Covey, Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science, hooded by Dr. Damaris Kanache. Ben Kantak, Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Mondak. Audrey Neville, Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Mondak. Josh Fichter, Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology, hooded by Dr. Aaron Benjamin. Matthew Sutton, Doctor of Philosophy in Slavic Languages and Literatures, hooded by Dr. David Cooper. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Veterinary Medicine. I invite Dean Peter Constable from Vet Medicine to come forward. Surendra Karki, Doctor of Philosophy in Veterinary Medical Science, Pathobiology, hooded by Dr. Marilyn O'Hara Ruiz. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates. Graduates, I commend you on reaching the pinnacle of academic achievement. Your Illinois family is immensely proud of your accomplishments and takes great pride in calling you our alumni. I am certain that your future will be shaped by the very same passion and dedication that led you to earn your Illinois degree. Before we conclude today's ceremony, I want to thank Aduro Brass for the musical selections today. Audience members are asked to please remain seated for the recession. Following the recession of the graduates and faculty, please meet your graduates in the lobby. Thank you again for being here, and thank you to those who have been watching by live stream for joining us today. Thank you.